Sri Sharda Devi and Her Divine Play, Chapter 29, page 565. Swami Arupananda wrote a detailed description of Holy Mother's routine. Holy Mother got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, looked at the image of the Master, and chanted the names of the deities. Then she bathed and changed her clothes. She took the Master's picture from his shrine bed and put it on the altar. Then sat and repeated her mantra. She had a habit of getting up very early in the morning in Dakshineshwar, and she followed that habit all through her life. If she was not well, she would get up at the same time. Then, after bathing, she would lie down again. She said, "Wherever I live, I hear the sound of a flute exactly at 3 o'clock in the morning." She always maintained her routine. Her body did not know what laziness was. Later in the morning, the mother arranged the flower tray and other worship ingredients, cut fruits for the offering, and then sat for worship at 8 o'clock. Later, the women devotees helped her in the puja arrangements. But she tried to do everything by herself. Towards the end, when the mother lived in Udbodhan, the monks performed the daily worship. When she worshipped, she finished within an hour and then distributed the prasad on sal leaves. The mother did not like it if a monk lingered over the worship and chanted hymns for a long time. Once she remarked, "Let him finish the worship first and offer food to the master, and then let him chant as long as he likes. What is this? It is too late for people to have breakfast." The mother always preferred to finish work quickly at the regular time. After lunch, the mother would lie down for a little rest. At that time, some women devotees would come to see her because they had to return to their homes by 4 or 4:30. At that time, while lying down, the mother would talk to them. Soon she would get up. After 3:30, she would again go for a wash and change her cloth. She would then offer refreshments to the master and repeat her mantra. Meanwhile, other women devotees came and she talked to them and answered their questions. At 5:30, when the women devotees visited her, she sat on her bed, dangling her legs, her head and face covered with a chadar. During summer, one of her attendants or a known devotee would stand nearby and fan her. The men devotees would bow down to the mother one after another, and if someone asked her, "How are you?" she answered either by nodding her head or saying a word or two softly. Then the attendant would loudly repeat what the mother had said. If someone had any specific question, that person would come last. If Holy Mother knew the person, she would speak audibly, but if Holy Mother did not know the person, or if that person was elderly, Holy Mother would speak softly and the attendant would repeat her words aloud. In the evening, after finishing japa, the mother would lie down on the floor to rest. At that time, her attendant Mandakini or some other women devotee would rub her legs with medicated oil for her rheumatic pain. After offering food to the master, the mother would eat a couple of luchis with curry and a bowl of milk as a light supper and go to bed by 11 o'clock. Shrine service. Holy Mother was very particular about the master's service. She saw the master living in the picture and she wanted the monks and devotees to perform their duties in the shrine perfectly and carefully. One evening she said, New devotees should be given the privilege of service in the shrine room. Their new zeal makes them serve the Lord carefully. The others are tired of service. Service in the real sense of the word is not a joke. One should be extremely careful about making one's service perfectly flawless. But the truth is, God knows our foolishness and therefore He forgives us. The mother told a woman devotee standing near her to be careful to pick the right kind of flowers, to make the sandal paste without leaving any hard particles in it, and to not pick worm eaten bay leaves for worship. She also cautioned her not to touch any part of her body, her sari, her hair while working in the shrine. One must work in the shrine room with great attention, she said. Offerings and the rest should be made at the proper time. Jai Ma.